So every once in a while, I will get some new quote-unquote secondhand jewelry and spend time unpacking it and untangling it and sorting it. And there's one of my sorted boxes. It's not very sorted, but it will do. Yeah, so as usual, I go looking through my boxes, big and small, for any kind of shapes that I think might do for what I'm about to create. This time I had some fun just playing around on the backgrounds. I knew I was going to be painting over them, but I felt that a little bit of extra texture might be interesting, so that's what I did. I was having lots of trouble trying to break apart these little chains. They're quite thick and strong, so all I could do was expand them and unhook them. However, I finally discovered a few weeks ago a new tool, and I'll tell you about that. I'm going to demonstrate my new tool. It's called a wire rope cutter, and I've been looking for something that can cut metal, hard metal, especially round things. And my straight little pliers and cutters just don't cut it. So this is pretty powerful. Look at that, as though it was nothing. Now, if this makes you queasy, turn away. Some people don't like the idea of rings being destroyed. I mean, it's hard, I know, all the work that went into these, to making these. But look at the nice curves I get. I can use those. And I could probably use that for something too. Now it's useful. Before it was not useful. So for these images of babies in the womb, I was looking at photos of real-life examples. So I realized I needed a lot of curved pieces, and I chose the weakest metals, the ones that I was able to cut. So by the end of this video, you'll maybe understand that I'm quite moved by life in the womb. Everyone is precious. Everyone is different. Everyone has a specific plan and purpose from God. They are all beautiful and ought to be treasured and nurtured, cared for and protected. In my process, once I have something that I like, I use a very thin acrylic varnish. I even water it down if I have to, so that I can tack down everything I have. And it's just the first layer of glue that I will end up using. Gesso is another layer of glue that I use. Any acrylic paint just acts as a glue. So I want to start painting on a white background, and that's why I use gesso. I have a saying that goes, gesso sticks to everything and everything sticks to gesso. But as I was in the process of framing these, I discovered that that's not true. Gesso does not stick to everything. I had ordered some frames for these 5x7 format paintings, 5 by 7 inches, and my plan was to paint the frame. So I started by painting gesso on this frame, and it was coated with something, I don't know what it was, but the gesso was pooling in places on it. So anyway, I took the gesso off and sanded it down. Once sanded, the gesso stuck just fine. Yeah, when I paint these, I just do whatever. I just choose colors and application methods. I just keep painting until I like it. I have a cousin in Germany, and he's a gynecologist, and he and his wife came to visit that summer that I had made these, after I made these in the winter. And because he was a gynecologist, they were very interested in these paintings and loved them. So the first 4 I donated to his office, and they're now hanging in Germany. And he loves to encourage every pregnant woman to treasure the life that's in their womb. I'm very honored that these 4 pieces of mine will be encouraging many women to consider carefully nurturing the life that's in their womb. Sometimes I'll glue heavy pieces down with a glue like E6000, but these pieces were mostly quite delicate, so I was just trusting the acrylic varnish to seep in underneath whatever pieces I had there. And once they were tacked down, they'd be fine, because there were several more layers of glue and paint to come after this. As I was creating, I just like to imagine where these babies might be born, what they might be doing in their future, what their creative gift might be, and how they were going to affect many people for good in their future. It was a fun imagination journey. Yeah, so this is the end of my series of 4 paintings that I gave to my cousin. I have since made 4 more or 5 more. So these first ones I made in 2019 and the rest were made in 2024. I just really like to continue treasuring the thought of babies in the womb. I'll skip some of the experimentation and playing that I did and go quickly to the final stage that I glued down. It's just that chain is so round. It rolls very easily. I'll just try to sprinkle a little stuff here. Oh, there goes the mouth, swimming away. Okay, the face is totally, well, the ear is still there. There's the, what's that? Oh, that's the nose. And that's the eye. I think the eye is down here. And I did have a little piece for the smile, for the mouth, but I don't know where it is. It's swimming in a pool of matte varnish. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, this is terribly bad idea. Let's hold it a little farther away. Okay, this is the first level of glue, just to keep things setting where I want them. Suck some of this out with my brush. Stop. Now, must let this dry. I think that was a gold or a bronze. I like to use something like gold or bronze underneath because I think it gives a little bit of a warm tone, an overall warm tone, and maybe a little bit of a shine. We always like a shine. You can probably see that I do a lot of wiping away of paint. I do this in order to maintain some of the gold and the brightness, and also to get a really deep layered effect. You get more depth when you add layers and wipe them away. So this is the end of my video. I didn't speed up my time-lapse videos like I often do because some people mentioned that everything's going too fast. Well, I do record in time-lapse most of the time, but I also often speed up the time-lapse videos. Well, this time I didn't. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, and here are my cousins from Germany holding their treasures and being very grateful. I hope I made you smile. If I did, please like and subscribe, and you'll make me smile. Have a great day, and God bless you.